What's up everybody? Welcome back to Golf Simulator videos. We're here today with the Flightscope Mevo Plus paired up to the awesome golf simulator software. I had a ton of people reach out that said they would like to see the awesome golf simulator software with the new Mevo Plus Pro package. All right, it obviously is adding a lot of data, bringing all kinds of things to the table for a new user, and it sounds like a lot of people either own the awesome golf simulator software already, they're using it with their Flightscope Mevo Plus, but they don't have the Pro package yet, or people have the Flightscope Mevo Plus with the Pro package and now they're looking at the awesome golf simulator software. So kind of, hitting two different types of users out there, a lot of demand to see this in action, and so that's what we're going to show you here today. Let's go ahead and jump right out. Now I am using the awesome golf simulator software PC version. I have that hooked up to my projector in a 16:10 format. Quick little setup because a lot of people ask this in other videos. My Mevo Plus is only about 7.5 feet or so behind the ball, and then I have about 10 to 10.5 feet of ball flight. I am using a ball with the metal dot because Flightscope has not yet approved the use of that Titleist RCT ball. A lot of people ask about that. I want to use what is approved by the manufacturer so I can show you the best results. Obviously the unit has been updated with the latest firmware that's using the new Fusion tracking technology, the built-in camera along with the radar, and then of course the Pro package. So the Flightscope Mevo Plus is providing extra data to Awesome Golf, all of that additional club data, and it shows you some really cool things that we're going to demonstrate for you here today. So let's just go out to the software. We don't need to show all of the other features that I've covered in other videos, so make sure you check out our awesome golf simulator software videos where I do go into the shootouts and challenges and virtual golf, but we're going to use the range today. I figured I would start with the coaching section because it provides probably the most options and data presentation available. So, and then we're going to go out and I'll show you kind of a range format if you were just practicing. But if you were a coach, and let's say you were teaching George 8-iron, and you were working on something, you could type that in there, which is kind of nice. You have a description there, you can switch between different sessions, and then from there we're ready to go. So I can just go ahead and set up for my first shot. You'll see it does say swing video. I've demonstrated that in another video. It's pretty cool. They're using the internal camera to give you a swing video. Obviously not the highest of frame rate, but it gives you a good representation. If you're in a smaller environment like I am, you can almost see the whole player, so it just depends on how you are. But let's just go ahead and we'll hit a shot and kind of go over some data. I've been trying to work on my fades lately, so we'll try to get this ball moving to the right. There it is, kind of coming back to the center there. That's definitely what I like to see. That's that kind of ball flight that I'm looking for. And then now we can review the data. This is an 8-iron, just so you guys understand. And we can see what caused all of that, all right, and what's available here in the coaching session. So in the upper left quadrant, all right, so there are 4 sections kind of, if you want to put it that way. You'll see that trace that we have. And then we have an overview of like a 2D dispersion. You'll see how that ball just had a slight right curve to it. And then here is your apex, all right, kind of the ball flight profile, all right. And then over on the right, that will be your groupings. And then here's that swing video I was talking about. Let's go ahead and replay that. Perfect. And then we'll go ahead and grab it and we'll do just something a little bit slower. So let's say that you wanted to kind of look at the takeaway. Where are the hands on the takeaway? You can actually look at the position of the hands, all right? I don't have the best lighting in the studio. Lighting might clear up that image just a little bit more, but I can kind of look at where I'm at in the top of my swing, position of the body, position of the legs, and then I can kind of see that at impact where I'm at. Where are my hips at, all right? Where am I at after impact? Okay, so you actually have a decent video coming right from the Flightscope Mevo Plus, which is pretty cool. Now I'm going to go to these other sections. Here's one a lot of people are talking about. I could expand this to take a look at it so you guys can see it a little bit better. That is your swing plane, okay? You have a club path, a face-to-path number, and a horizontal launch number. Very cool to see that if you're talking to a student, kind of understand what that looks like, and then you can even bring this up, okay? And it's showing that that club path was moving to the left 2.2 degrees. I was purposely trying to work that club to the left to cause a fade. And then you'll see face to path was right 1.3. And then horizontal launch was left 1.3. All right, and then I can go to the next one that's going to show my angle of attack, my dynamic loft, and my vertical launch. I really like the graphical representation here. Like I said, and Awesome Golf even has done a very good job of kind of trying to tend to, their younger, golfers or adults alike, and be able to give these easy graphical representations. So, if you're an instructor or coach, you can easily say, hey, this is what's going on. All right, spin access, spin rate. Then we have a swing speed profile. All right, now that's not something I've dove into a lot, so I'm not going to go into kind of the details on what it's showing, but if you understand a swing speed profile, you have that graphical representation available along with a swing acceleration profile. And that is all right here inside of the Awesome Golf app. In the coaching section is where we're at. Now here's your shot stats. You're going to see carry, total, roll, club speed, ball speed, smash factor. I can go over and see vertical launch, height, descent, horizontal launch, lateral, curve, and then attack, dynamic loft, spin, spin access. You can see that ball was slightly tilted to the right, had right spin on it. That's why I was working back to the right just a little bit. Low point. All right, now that's a pretty cool one. A lot of people asked, hey, have you ever looked at your low point, on a thin shot or fat shot, whatever it may be. Pretty cool. So you can see that was 3 inches in my low point. Club path working 2.2 degrees to the left, face to path and face to target. All right, so my face to my target was actually left 0.9. My face to path was to the right 1.3. All right, now obviously the correlation between the path and the face are what is going to give you that start direction and curve of the ball. Really cool things to talk about and show if you're working with a student. I feel like this gives you all of the data you need, to be instructing or coaching. Now I'm gonna hit the exit button to get out of here. And we're gonna go back to the range because I wanted to kind of do just like a shot by shot and go to overview so I can show you guys both the overview look and then also the detailed look. I think these are going to be the most common things that will be used for a pro package for a coach or instructor. So good things to show. Sounded like what a lot of people were asking to see. Why don't we try to hit maybe a little bit of a draw this time if I can pull that off? All right, get the ball working a little bit to the left. Show you guys a different ball flight. Come on back. I didn't quite release it as much as I'd like to. It started to the right and started to go a little bit. More of a straight shot though. All right, let's maybe try to hit one more. I'll try to release the club a little bit harder, see if I can get it working a little bit to the left for us. Oh, I pulled it though. All right. We're getting some different shots. That's good. I like showing misses too. You want to make sure that a unit is able to, pick up different shots and everything. So, man, we yanked that one hard. And you can see how it says pull draw. Kind of nice to have an understanding of, what the shot shape is called. I think they do a good job of that. All right. Man, I released hard on that one. There we go. Come on, work a little bit left for me. There we go, a little bit to the left, just a little baby draw on that. All right, so let's go ahead and look at that shot. Carry of 150, so I got a little bit more carry out of my draw, which is normal, okay? And we can go to the overview and then go to detail, and then you're right here on the range. You're not leaving the range, but you can see everything. So you can say, hey, look at the shot, number 1, number 2, number 3, they're all there. Okay, you can go over here and you can look at all of your ball numbers, all right? And then in the green, you have all of the different like launch, height, descent, lateral, attack angle, and then you have down at the bottom, spin, spin access, club path, face to path, and face to target. I really like how it shows both face to path and face to target. I've noticed, some software or maybe the launch monitor will only show one or the other. And it's good to have an understanding of the correlation between the path and the face to path, but also that face to target number. you know. So as a coach, I'm sure, you know, most people would, you know, really appreciate that, you know, that's available. Obviously you have your little 2D dispersion there. And then if I go up here, I can actually look at a side kind of, you know, apex view. And then I also have kind of the landing descent angle view. You can put a target on this range. You can switch back to the overhead view, and then you can see how you can actually set a target. And then when you look at that overhead view, you could see the target. So pretty cool stuff. I think that, you know, this is a very good kind of first look at awesome golf with the Flightscope Mevo Plus Pro Package. You know, I'd love you guys to share more information, you know, with me on what you're looking for, things that you found useful, not only with the Flightscope Mevo Plus Pro Package, but maybe with the Awesome Golf Simulator software. How are you using it? I'd love you to comment below and let me know, you know, what you have found most useful, you know, and share it with others. I found that, you know, now that we have 20-some thousand subscribers, that people are reading the comments, they're learning from other users, and I think that's fantastic. It's a, you know, great community to share ideas and share thoughts. I always encourage all those comments below. But like I said, this has been the Flightscope Mevo Plus Pro Package with the Awesome Golf Simulator software. I hope this kind of gives you guys a good brief overview of everything you were looking for, whether you were looking to purchase the software or whether you were looking to add the Flightscope Mevo Plus Pro Package. So good first look at everything. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you for some reason haven't had a chance to subscribe, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. And if you're looking to purchase a Flightscope Mevo Plus or anything to do with golf simulator hardware or software, make sure you shoot me an email. I'll pin it to the comments below and also put it in the description. But stay tuned in the meantime. There'll be more coming soon.